A harmless puff of science once set the world's deadliest alarms blaring. On a cold January morning in 1995, Norway's Andøya rocket range lifted a tiny black Brant 12 into the Arctic sky. Its mission was pure curiosity: study the aurora and collect data on cosmic rays. No missiles, no weapons, just a metal tube and a handful of instruments. Yet within minutes that modest experiment sparked a chain of reactions that could have turned a silent polar night into a global inferno. The rocket rose at 5:30 a.m. local time, its trajectory arcing northward over the Barents Sea, skimming the edge of Russian airspace. Russian early warning radars, still tuned from the Cold War's darkest days, picked up the fast-moving object. To the radar operators, it resembled the launch profile of a U.S. Trident II submarine missile: same speed, same altitude, same steep climb. An alarm sounded in the fortified command bunker near Murmansk. The early warning system flagged a possible ballistic missile attack and automatically escalated the alert. Within seconds the signal surged up the chain of command, reaching the General Staff's Nuclear Control Center. The Chaget, the nuclear briefcase that essentially carries the president's launch authority, was placed on standby. Fighter jets scrambled, anti-missile batteries readied, and the strategic missile forces went to a heightened alert state. All of this unfolded while the Norwegian launch team, unaware of the looming crisis, was busy packing their instruments for a post-flight analysis. Their only error: they had not informed the Russian air defense network that a rocket would be soaring over a sector they guarded like a hawk's nest. In the rigid paranoia of a former superpower, the radar's first impression was enough to trigger a nuclear readiness drill. The window was terrifyingly brief. Within 5 minutes, the radar signature changed. The object slowed, followed a predictable suborbital path, and then disappeared. Operators, now seeing the true flight profile, realized they were looking at a scientific-sounding rocket, not a warhead. The alert level was downgraded, the nuclear briefcase was returned to its quiet drawer, and the pilots were recalled. The incident stayed buried in Russian archives for 15 years. It only emerged in 2010 when a declassified report surfaced, confirming that the world had, for a breath, teetered on the edge of a thermonuclear misstep because of a particle-collecting experiment. No one was fired, no missiles were launched, and the Arctic returned to its usual silence. So why does a forgotten Norwegian rocket still matter? Because it shows how fragile the balance is when detection systems are faster than diplomacy, when algorithms can mistake curiosity for aggression. In an age where a single sensor can set nations on fire, perhaps the biggest safeguard isn't technology at all, it's the willingness to look twice before pulling the trigger.